I'm in the process of building my bag for the 2024 disc golf season. Yesterday, we went over the different approach discs that I was considering to be in my bag for the season. And based on your guys' vote, we wound up settling on the Loft Discs Neon, which is a disc I'm really stoked to throw for the entire year. It's a very bizarre disc. It's a reverse pop top. That's how puddle toppy this disc is. And it's one that I'm really excited to have in my bag. Now, there's one other disc that a lot of you guys also voted for that I think these two will go hand in hand very well. It's this baseline Royal Plastic Savior. Now, the only downside to this guy is it seems pretty brittle, but my goal with this disc, so we're gonna take a bad thing and treat it like a good thing. The fact that this is gonna get dinged up so quickly means it's going to get a little bit straighter and a little more understable more quickly than some other premium plastic discs. So we're gonna use this guy for most upshots, but when I feel like I'm probably outside maybe 175 to 200 feet, I think the Savior is going to be a much better option because it does have a bit more distance and a bit more forward push. So anyway, that's just going to round out the approach disc slot. So thanks to everyone who voted in the comment section down below. Now today we're going to be talking about a slot that I throw a lot. And today we're going to be talking about 9 speeds. The 9-speed profile is a profile I really like because it's not quite as fast as a distance driver. You can see the rim is not super wide. What this means is you get a really comfortable feel in the hand, and you also don't need to throw it super duper hard to get the flight characteristics you're looking for. If you don't have elite arm speed, you're really going to struggle getting your 11, 12, 13, and 14 speeds, up to speed to actually get them to fly properly. What you're going to see from 9 speeds is that you can just really go out, toss them right out of the box, and get that desirable flight that you're looking for. So we have a few different molds today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different molds. So we've simplified things a bit for today's video. The first disc we're going to talk about is the one I just showed you in frame. We've got the Momentum Discs Impetus. This is a disc that has come in and out of my bag basically all of last year. I'm not sure if these are fully dropped and available yet, but I have about 8 backups. Momentum Discs sent me out a huge stack of these, and I actually really like them. So the red one is a little bit more stable, if I remember right, and then the blue one is a bit flippier. So, Momentum Discs Impetus. Oh yeah, that flies exactly how I remember. And that's exactly what you want out of a 9-speed. The flight numbers on this guy are a 9.6 minus 2.2. You saw, we've got a bit of a tailwind here that's going to help stable him out a bit. But even in a tailwind, I still got that nice little bit of turn, but then a nice crash at the end. And then we've also got the blue guy. I may not have stored this one fully properly. It's got kind of a dent on top there, if you can see that. But I think it'll make it a little bit less stable. Look at that one holding the turn. So the illegally modified puddle top impetus and the normal one could be a really great 1-2 punch because one had a turn and a swing, and then one had a turn the whole way. And if that doesn't sound like a good 1-2 punch to you guys, then I just don't know what a good 1-2 punch is. The next disc is a time-tested classic. We've got the Innova Sidewinder. I'm not sure of the flight numbers. I think it's very similar to the Impetus. This is a weird, penned 170 Champion Edition kind of champy star blend. Definitely an older run, but this is a disc that I love throwing, and I've always been a fan of the Sidewinder. This disc definitely needs a little bit less introduction than most. Wildly underrated distance driver. Yep. Again, that is an absolutely juicy flight, and one of the prettiest flights in the sport of disc golf, and why I love that -2 turn slot so much, because it's just so easy to get that extremely satisfying shot shape. Now, the next disc is one I suspect will get a lot of votes. I've hit one of the best aces of my life with this disc. I'll probably put it up on the screen here if I can find the clip, but I hit a huge 300 something foot over the water ace at Scrapyard. I hit that with this disc, and then that video was also posted by Jomez. So this is a very special disc that I've thrown a lot, and I actually tend to throw it quite well. Now we do have one backup. This is going to be the Castoplast Falk. I didn't say that, but these are both Castoplast Falks. These are relatively older runs. I think they're both K2. This one is a misprint that is stamped K1. I've never seen another one of these white ones in my life. I have seen some of these poison green K2s before, apart from the one that I have, but I don't know if these even exist. This is like, might be a one of one. So we'll go white one, then we'll go green one. The weird thing about the Falk is what I've noticed is they actually get a little bit more stable as you beat them in. And I think that aspect of the mold is really fun because I don't know any other mold that gets more stable as you use it. And I found that there is a run of blue Falk that I don't have that is definitely a bit more stable than most. So if you guys vote on this one, I'll probably try and seek out a blue one so I have a little more overstable option to go alongside one of these, well, either the green or the white one. Ooh, don't go in the water. That was really lucky. That really could have gone haywire quickly. Now, I'm not sure if this one is technically a 9-speed. It might be labeled as an 8-speed, but I do believe the diameter and rim width and everything is the same as most 9-speeds. This is the Jesper Lundmark Striker by Latitude 64. Wildly underrated 9-speed that, again, all of these discs I really enjoy throwing. And this is one that I really need your guys' help with when it comes to helping me decide which one you think is the best. Because I love all of these discs very much. The 9-speed slot is one of my favorites. But I mean, they're all good, so I don't really know which one I should really bag for the season. The Striker is definitely on the more stable side, so we could potentially be looking at a bag 2 of the 4 mold situation, but if you haven't already, cast your vote in the comment section down below. We're gonna go over to the Golf Tee over there. We'll come up to the green here and we'll throw them all back and then we'll wrap up the video, but cast your vote down below. I'm gonna pre-apologize for the overexposure from the sun right there. I want to throw into the headwind so we can get an accurate reading of how they fly into the headwind as well. We just threw into the tailwind. We'll start off with the Castoplast Falks. So that white one definitely held up pretty well. That one was a little bit less stable than the green guy. I'm going to give the green guy a nice firm and flat throw here. Oh, okay. See, that's something you definitely want to pay attention to. When you're out on the course, you don't really want your discs doing that on you. You want something that's going to get that turn you want, but not something that's going to accidentally turn that much. Tightly wooded, so much distance, and so demanding. I can already think of a few holes where you need that exact shot shape. Not really looking for a roller disc, so we're going to count out the... I have a bunch of others that aren't illegally puddle top modified on accident, so we'll probably count that one out and put in a freshie, because I definitely don't want it to be a roller disc. Now we've got Innova, Champy, Starry, Champion Edition kind of blend. And again, we are throwing into a fairly stiff headwind. That thing is a beaut. I'm definitely a Sidewinder enjoyer, and I've always been a Sidewinder enjoyer. And then we've got the most stable of the bunch, which I'm excited to see how she flies into the headwind. We've got the Jesper Lundmark Striker. Ooh, that thing flies on an absolute rope. And this is the bag that I'll be using for the indefinite future. This is the Berg Sport V4 disc golf backpack. This is the best disc golf bag on the market, hands down. They should be shipping out in February, so if you haven't ordered one yet, I would definitely order one ASAP before we run out. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Cast your vote in the comment section down below. Most votes goes right into the bag for the 2024 disc golf season. You can vote for the Impetus from Momentum Discs, underrated disc. We've got the Jesper Lundmark Striker. We've got the Castoplast Falk. And then we've got the Sidewinder. Anyway, comment down below. Check out all my sponsors, Bulk Supplements, Disc Golf Deals USA, Berg Sport. There's ways for you to save money at every single link in the description down below. We also have Vessi shoes. These are the shoes I'm definitely going to be wearing. 100% waterproof, supportive, some nice thick traction. And anyway, yeah, check out all my links. I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.